1. Hello out there on the interwebs, and welcome back to the Let's WoW podcast. We are the podcast from you, for you, and by you all out there in the World of Warcraft community. My name is Gemmet. I am your host. With me tonight, as always, is our silky-voiced Uno, and unfortunately, we are missing Day.
Oh.
Yes, sadly, some stuff IRL came up last minute, so she is not able to make it here for the live show. I did see her creep in the chat room a little bit a couple minutes ago, so she's hanging around. She'll be checking in.
She's stalking.
Yeah, she's stalking us. So I don't know how we're going to do this without Day and her PvP, but we'll try. Right, Uno? We will persevere.
We'll do it in her honor.
Well, also, Day, I have to officially inform you, you're fired.
In spirit.
I will hire you again. I will hire you again back tomorrow. So. As is every week. But yes, tonight, I'm super excited. We have one of our listeners joining us, and she was just recently spotlighted in the Blizzard community for her machinima and all the fun things that she does. She's such a talent. We have Xim Voodoo. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to have you on the show.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
No, we have somebody who was officially spotlighted in a blog post by Blizzard themselves. You are super famous, and I am super excited. How's it going? Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for having me. This is gonna be fun.
It will. We officially have no rails tonight, so
fun.
It's gonna be an interesting one. That's for sure. So, as you know, since you are one of our listeners, which, by the way, thank you for listening, we do like to get to know our guests a bit more here in the beginning of the show. So how about you go ahead and tell everybody a little bit more about you?
Well, right now I am a full-time college student learning how to do computer animation.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I am the biggest Blizzard nerd ever.
I think that goes for all three of us right now.
Yeah, been playing forever. I'm really not exciting other than that, though. I sit at my computer trying to make things and learn things and watch podcasts. That's my life.
Yeah, you were telling me that you do listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, I like podcasts. It's cool to listen to other people's perspective on things.
Yeah, that is true. Now, being a Blizzard fangirl, as you are, what originally got you started in the Blizzard world? Let's open the question up a little more broad.
Wow,
Okay.
yeah.
A little bit more. All right, well, let's see. I was a huge Counter-Strike freak. I am very big into anything PvP oriented, so I was really hard struck on Counter-Strike, and my boyfriend had his cousin come over, and he was telling us, oh, you guys need to play this World of Warcraft game. It just released, da-da-da, and we're like, yeah, okay, whatever. So I go back to Counter-Strike, and my boyfriend is like, I'm going to try this out. He takes a trial, and he tries it out. He's like, you're going to love this game. And I'm like, yeah, no, not my thing.
Not so much.
Not so much. No, that looks really dumb. And so I play it. I get my own trial, and I play it, and that was back, I think the level cap was like 40. And yeah, I was hooked like instantly, and Molten Core had released, and I was like full-time raider, hardcore raider. Me and my boyfriend, like, that's all we did. Literally, it was bad.
Yeah.
Funny story time.
Bad
I was in full-blown labor, and I was like, I'm not going to the hospital until we down this boss.
Oh no, you
Wow,
didn't.
that is hardcore.
What?
That is commitment.
I'm that guy. I didn't want to let. I was like one of the main healers. I'm not letting the raid down. Kid can wait.
And now you were telling us before we went live, your child now wants to play Blizzard games as well.
StarCraft. Oh yeah. He plays. He has Diablo on his PlayStation. He has his own PlayStation. He plays Diablo like all the time, but he wants to play StarCraft. That's what he wants to do.
So he wants to be competitive.
Yes.
Parenting. You're doing it right.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, my daughter's like knows all the Pokemon. I'm like, yep. I can give lessons.
That's awesome. So, what is your main drug of choice, or your main game of choice, I guess?
Right now, just because I just got the invite for it, Heroes of the Storm.
Hot.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. Really, it's been Warcraft, and it's always been Warcraft. I love StarCraft, like, a lot, but I'm really, really bad at it. It's so bad.
Hey,
I play through the campaign. Yeah, I play the campaign, and I'm like, I'm so good at this game. And I play against other people. I'm like, I'm so bad at this game. Why?
Right.
But I play them all. I love Hearthstone and anything Blizzard's like. I am the typical fanboy without the junk.
Wow.
So now I'm curious, what got you started in creating these machinima and doing the graphic design stuff for Blizzard's?
Well, I've always wanted to make machinima. I loved it. I thought it was like the coolest thing, like, you know, other people's perspectives on the game. And I came across, actually, I think he's in the chat, or he was, Synapse.
Yeah,
his
Synapse.
video. He made this amazing video, and I was like, how did he do that? And he had tutorials up, and I'm like, I am going to learn how to do this and try this. And that's where my first one came from, the Children of Stone.
Awesome.
Just from watching his tutorials. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I have seen your stuff, and it is impressive. I don't know how these people do it. Like, I watch these machinimas like you and stuff that Joe does and other machinima friends out there. I don't know how y'all do it.
Even Joe's in the chat room saying he needs to take some lessons from Xim.
Oh, shoot. No, you don't.
Thanks.
Go to Synapse. Synapse, man. He taught me everything through YouTube tutorials.
Hey, YouTube tutorials is the modern day college classroom, so.
It is.
It is. It really is. Now, since you've been playing for so long here with World of Warcraft, what keeps you around?
I love the story, the lore, like just everything. It's hard to explain. There's so much of it, and up until Mists of Pandaria and like Cataclysm, I played so much. Like lately, I haven't had time. But it's the story, the PvP. Now it's all PvP. That's really all I do.
Nice.
So we're getting our little PvP fix, even though Dave's not here.
I love PvP.
We still got a battler in our midst. I love it.
So, I guess Day, what have you been doing? PvP. Okay, moving along.
Wow.
Well, come on. I mean, really, that's all she does now.
Hey, we need PvP together.
Yeah. You hear that, Day?
Me and you, Day.
She's looking at you, kid.
Uno, what has been going on with you lately?
With me? Well...
Is it still Hearthstone, all the things?
Actually, yes. I'm just going crazy in Hearthstone. I love it. I got myself a gold legendary scenarios this morning. Booyah!
Nice.
So I'm super excited, and then I took that moment to say, you know what, you've been playing too much Hearthstone. You have to play Warcrack, and so I did. I got in there, and you'll never guess what I did. I had, well, actually, you probably will, because I had Tamer Lyopleurodon in mind, and I was like, dude, you know what? I don't think I've done Pet Battle or PokeWow since its inception. Honestly, I did it like once, and honestly, that was what my daughter was into. She was just crazy about collecting. She collected me like 200 pets, and she was beating tamers, and she was doing this and that and this and that, and so I pulled her out of retirement, got myself in a couple of pet battling matches, and oh man, I just rolled. I ate face. It was wonderful. I had so much fun. I was just doing the PvP aspect of it, but it was great. It was great. I loved it. I was like, what do I get for this though? Because I really needed like a gold card or a legendary something. I was like, there's not enough of a payoff in there. So I actually rolled a couple of tunes over there on Thrall, a couple of Blood Elf. I rolled a Warrior and a Paladin, and I think I got one of them to 10 in like 15 minutes or something like that. It was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. It was like, okay, I'm going to go make a sandwich. I came back and I was level 10. I was like, how did that happen? I don't even know. I haven't even been playing. So I'm getting my horde on, Loktar, I don't know how you guys pronounce that.
Loktar, oh no, you better don't.
Loktar, Ogar, okay, not in the face is all I know. So yeah, I've been grinding on Hearthstone though. I've been really going crazy. Got myself up to level 11, I think. And
nice.
Yeah, just having fun. I'm having fun. I personally am.
Hearthstone it's that kind of game where it's like, oh, it's just fun, mindless fun.
It totally is. It's a total blast. And I watched a YouTube tutorial last night that told me my motivation was not correct because I was just having fun and I just wanted to be. He was like, "Why do you want to be a legend status?" And I was like, "Just because you want to?" It's like that's not enough. I'm like, "Oh no, that's not enough." He was like, "But if you want to be a better Hearthstone player, that's enough." I was like, "Oh, well, cool, yeah. I'll go with option B. I want to be a better player." So that's my motivation, I guess. Actually, my motivation is just I have a blast. I can go from my PC to my iPad, back and forth and back and leave and go get in the car and do the same thing. I'm like, I'm playing Hearthstone on the way to work when I should be driving. Let's not talk about that too much.
Not good,
Uno. Might listen to this podcast in some way, shape, or form. So we're not going to talk about that. But I've just been having a blast. And honestly, the more I play it, the more I feel like, and I've felt like this since the beginning, it's just like playing World of Warcraft. Minus the 3D animations, the whole expansive world, and the real action fighting. It's like as if it's just like, okay, I'm a paladin and I walk up to a warrior and we're gonna hit each other one turn at a time. Like you go, I go, you go, I go, and it's like just a slow motion. So I'm just like putting myself in slow motion, like super rock star, and I'm a hunter. Yes, of course I'm a hunter. Thank you.
Yes.
You're that guy.
Yes, Rexar versus Rexar. Yeah, I've been having a blast. I've been I probably I don't know if it's WoW podcast, but I bought Titanfall last night. I had to, and I haven't even gotten into that, so I won't talk about that. But just to let you know,
I have that poster. Where's it?
Ooh, yeah, right there. Is that the?
Yeah, she does.
I think we see the bottom of it. Boom. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, I'm looking for some PvP. I'm looking for some awesome quests, and I'm ready for Warlords. I'm getting super psyched. I watched the full series of the Azeroth Choppers. I guess if you want to call that a series. It's more like an episode. One episode
it's broken up
into 5 or 6 pieces.
Filled with just useless drama, yeah.
Yeah. I'm totally excited tonight because I've had, one drink. And I'm excited.
No, you're always excited.
I know, but we got an actual celebrity on the show tonight. So
oh my God, no, I'm not.
I'm trying to be a little bit more extroverted, make myself seem a little bit cooler than I actually am.
You know what? Really I know you're cool. And you want to know how I know you're cool? You played Landmark and liked it.
That's right. And I still do. I love it.
I love Landmark.
Swing, 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 chop, chop, chop.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's like Minecraft on steroids. I love it.
Oh, totally.
Love it.
Totally.
I am seriously going to have to look. No, I can't. I can't get another game.
It's free.
It's
free.
I don't have time.
It's not. It doesn't have a huge. It's whenever you want to go. They're still in that point in the game where you want to just jump on for a couple minutes, run around and explore, maybe dig, chop, chop, chop. maybe you want to go check out some places. I've been
Dude, have you seen some of the stuff these people have
that's
made?
what I
I'm
was
like,
just gonna say. Like,
I'm not worthy.
I know, right? I'm like, oh man, I stopped paying rent on my plot just because I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I got a dirt plot. This guy's got a castle. I'm just gonna go visit his place every time I log
Like
in.
glass floors.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, dude. And now they have like ocean views, and they're like releasing all these cool visual things that are going on. So
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely fun. It's time consuming if you want it to be.
absolutely, it's just like
God.
Hearthstone. It's it's as time consuming as you need it to be. So
Yep.
so
As much as you want to put into it.
There goes any free time I would have had.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
wait, what's free time? Free time.
I have no idea.
Freud time?
Yeah.
Is that what you Freud time? Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I think I'm now gonna cut my sleep to 3 hours instead of 4. Just so I can have an extra hour to play games.
Well,
Just for the week.
I could blab
Anyway.
forever about EverQuest, Hearthstone, Titanfall, and the like 12 other games that I'm WildStar that I'm trying to play. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just sum that up and saying I've had a really great week in lots of games, including Warcraft, and that's just so exciting to me. I actually, you know what? I was in Stormwind this morning. My daughter walks in. And she was like, "Hey, they fixed the statue." I was like, "Yeah, girl, they fixed that a long time ago." They're actually working on it, and it was done trademark soon. So, but that's been what I'm doing, and I'm still like, I got 5 days off. Somehow I got like this little vacation. They like gave me a vacation for Memorial Day. It was awesome. So I'm pulling like 24-hour days, 26-hour days, and it's amazing. But I could go on and on. Gem, what have you been doing, my friend?
Diablo.
Diablo.
No, I was playing Diablo all day today. I kept looking at the clock. I go, God, I just want to finish this quest. No, I got to record the show, but I want to finish this.
That's right. That's what I meant to buy today.
That's why we were a little late with the call today. Because I was in Diablo.
Oh, so you mean we weren't on
Diablo.
In Warcraft, I haven't really been doing a whole heck of a lot. I think I said it last week, this is my busy season at work. So I'm so busy. When I come home from work, I'm exhausted and I just want to collapse on the couch. But I've been doing some working on my EU Warlock, getting him up there, doing the pet stuff. Again, Lio. It's seriously, Lio.
She's not even here.
She's not even here, and we're still talking about her.
She's not even here. She'll come as soon as we're
she
done talking
influences
about her.
us. She definitely influences us. I was thinking of her, and so I just I'll do some pet battles, and collecting more pets. I'm still trying for that dang chicken. It drops like the quest item that drops off the blobs up in Hinterlands.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying. I have the 2 others. I want that last one, which of course I got on my Horde character.
Of course.
Oh.
I'm just like, no, I want this on Kemet. This needs to happen. So, yeah, I've been trying to do that. Outside of Warcraft, though, and kind of Warcraft related, we've been doing some hangouts with the Shaw of Happiness.
What?
Yeah, we've been doing. We did one last week. We did one just the other day. The Google Hangouts. We're having a lot of fun doing that. I think we're going to make this a weekly thing, where we do these hangouts and hang out with people. It's so much fun. Xim was hanging out with us. We had a really good time.
You guys are crazy, loco.
We really are. People think we're all put together. We are insane.
I think that's why I was drawn to you guys in the first place. I'm like, wow, these guys are right up my alley. Oh, it's because we're all crazy.
Yeah, I love them. I love the people that hang out with us because they join in the weirdness. It's fun.
Yeah.
Feed off from each other. Yeah.
Yes. I was so y'all know our buddy Remgar from Torrent Think Tank has like 75 different podcasts that he does. One of them being the Stormride cast. And he invited me on the other night for Jen Morton 01. It was her graduate birthday.
Congrats your birthday. I like that.
Great birthday.
Glad your birthday. So I was hanging out with them. That was a lot of fun. I'm not sure if it's posted yet, but it's the Stormride Cast, I think, .libsyn.com. I should know this. I listen to Touring Think Tank all the time. Yeah, so that was
The
fun.
Stormride Cast, I mean, you can get it on whatever you listen to
Yeah,
podcasts
it's
to.
on iTunes and Stitcher and all that.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely now saturating the podcasting market here.
Yep.
just putting myself everywhere on all the shows.
I'm going to start a podcast, and you guys are going to be guests at least.
Absolutely. Love to.
Damn straight.
It's fun. Yeah, other than that, not a whole heck of a lot. I've officially started planning. I'm in the planning stages officially for my second annual 24-hour stream for a cure coming up in October.
Ooh. Very cool.
So that I have no information of note right now. It's technical stuff that I'm working on, trying to get the behind-the-scenes things done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, I said it last year. I'm going to be doing it again this year. So this is going to keep going. So keep an eye out for that. There was just something I was going to say and I completely forgot.
You need help with any of that stuff, let me know. Like, you need anything.
Yes, I've already have you in mind. You'll be getting an email soon.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed.
Don't worry. I can send you as many episodes. If you want to run like 24 hours worth of Let's WoW podcast reruns, it's totally possible.
Oh.
What?
On the list.
Why would we do that? I'm going to be live.
I know, yeah.
Also, coming up next month, actually in a couple of weeks right now, is going to be the 10th annual Proud More Pride.
What? The 10th annual?
10th annual.
What's that?
Holy cow.
Yeah, and I was, again, asked to host the official live stream for that, so I will be doing that. Oh, God, I can't remember. June 15th, I believe.
That's my birthday.
Yeah, if all the information is up on proudmorepride.com. They did change it up a little bit from last year. I know a lot of our listeners were there last year, and it's so much fun. If you haven't been there, you haven't been in game, or you haven't seen it at all, you can. It's on the Proudmoore server, Alliance and Horde side.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if for some reason you're not in game but you're still listening to this show, you can check out the live stream, which is going to be at twitch.tv/ProudmorePride. And I, again, will be hosting that. So thank you to the organizers for asking me. I'm very honored to be hosting the 10th annual event. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, and just a little bit about what they do. Like, they do it's not just gnomes, right? Is it a gnome race?
No, it's all races.
All races race.
Everybody is included.
But it's Horde versus Alliance, right? Or is it?
I think there's going to be a race again this year. I know there's going to be the big parade and dance party.
Right.
I'm still waiting to hear officially. It's kind of late, but I'm waiting to hear officially from the organizers exactly what will be going on. So I'm hoping by next week. I should by next week have all of that information.
Yeah. Either way, lots of fun festivities, plenty to do, plenty to interact, or plenty to just watch if that's, if you're at work or something. It's definitely a good time. One of the best times when they're doing the race, because it's level 1s, right? When you guys do the race?
Yes.
Level 1s? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
When they start pulling aggro, it is hilarious.
It is
pull
quite
aggro
funny.
from like 2 miles away, and it's like, oh my gosh. It is just hilarious. You think you're number 1, but no, you've got like the whole forest on you.
Yeah, it's a really fun time, and if you haven't been to a giant in-game event, this is the biggest Pride celebration in any MMO ever.
Cool.
Yeah.
So there's tons and tons and tons of people. I know last year a couple of people were married in game and all that. Very sweet, a lot of fun. The dance party was fun. Check out proudmorepride.com for all the information there. I know my guild leader is updating the website as soon as more information becomes available. So it's constantly changing. So keep checking it out, and I hope to see everybody there. So
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's really cool getting the community coming together like that.
Yeah.
Side note, also, I'm very excited for WildStar. Shh. I know this is a WoW podcast, but WildStar was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in open beta right now, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I'm waiting.
They have it this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting till. Well, I was in open beta last weekend. I played it a little bit, but I'm gonna wait till the head start because.
Oh, right, 31st, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, Shenanigans got me. He gifted me a copy of that, so I'm gonna be in. I'm in it with the head start, and I got a rocket house.
Rocket House.
So cool. The housing is so cool in that
yo.
game.
I don't even know what a rocket house is, but it,
Oh my
it sounds
God.
like it's gonna be fun.
It's
so.
cool.
Dude, their housing is so cool.
Yeah. I'm curious to see though, because everybody was saying ESO was going to be the big WoW killer.
Really?
I mean, I'm not saying WildStar's going to be a WoW killer, but it is a fantastic game.
Well, most of the developers for that game are from Warcraft, right? They're from Blizzard.
Yeah, totally.
Makes sense because the style's kind of similar.
Yeah, Joe is saying here he liked the beta but can't afford a whole new game, and that's kind of with me too. I'm now paying 3 subs.
Yeah, that's what.
Once
I was gonna say.
WildStar comes out, I'm doing
a sub model, right? Yeah, they're doing a
Yeah.
box price and a sub model.
Yeah.
So.
Though I think they can get away with it, where ESO not so much. Like their game was so messed up right from the start, and if you're like an Elder Scrolls fan and you log into that game, you're like, what is this? This is not the game I wanted. Yeah. WildStar's good though. WildStar's really good.
It is. It's fun. I love my little Orin. He's so cute.
I like the style. Like their PvP is really cool too, because it's not like lock on target and just cast and auto cast. You actually have to aim and like move. It's very cool.
It's a lot like Terra. Did you play Terra?
Mm-hmm. I played it, I think, for 2 days.
Yeah, I did about the same. And I liked it. I wanted to like it a lot
That
more.
was it. I wanted to, but
yeah. No, I mean, it's pretty, but it wasn't.
yeah.
It just didn't have enough. It didn't have enough depth. And
Most
games
games that aren't Blizzard games are like that. Like they're not great.
Yeah.
Our standards are set to such a bar high.
So high. Well, and now you have so many people who have filtered through Blizzard going to a lot of these new titles, and it's just like Greg going to
Riot.
Yeah, and it's like, you're getting all this input. Now you've gotten this model, which is the World of Warcraft, which has been just phenomenally successful. And so you can't just put out a game like Terra anymore that's gorgeous, but with no depth at all.
Exactly.
So we really need we need books upon books upon books, and we need characters that have a rich history and a story that we care about. That's not just some rewashed bullshit. It's gotta be good.
I'm glad you censored yourself.
Thank you. That's been my word of the week. I was like, because I can't cuss at work either, and I really, really want to.
Yeah.
So
cursing is so hard to avoid.
It is. It is. You don't realize how hard it is until you absolutely cannot.
I had to prepare myself by swearing for like an hour before the podcast. Like, let me get it out of my system, because it's very hard to not be like.
You know what? By the end, that'll all go out the window. We'll be like, a bunch of pirates in here.
Hey, well, we're halfway through the show and we haven't cussed yet. Well, halfway through the scheduled time for this. We always go over. And we don't care because it's our show.
That's right. It's our party.
Something else. Okay, so I wanted to bring this up because I was listening to OLR,
Orange
hosted
Lounge Radio.
Orange Lounge Radio, hosted by our friend Rob Roberts. He was a guest on the show. He also hosts Horde House. I was listening to their show, and I'm so behind because they have like a 3.5 hour show.
Yeah.
So I'm a couple weeks behind, but I was listening to one of the shows, and they had Christopher Tin on, who is a composer. And he composed the music for Baba Yaga from Civ 4. Just Google it. Google it. YouTube
now.
It beautiful music. I bought his album last night. His new album, The Drop That Contained the Sea. And I listened to the whole thing twice last night.
Wow.
It is
that good.
It is amazing. So I gotta say, go check him out, ChristopherTin.com.
Doing that now.
TIN. You can buy his album right from the site. I paid for the signed copy because, yes.
Oh wow, you get a signed copy?
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Yeah, it's great. It's world music, so it's very
worldly.
Yeah, he's got from like every country of things. I really like African music, so I really loved a lot of stuff that he did. It's fantastic. So I just want to say that. I know that's in no way WoW related, but it's game related, and we're all gamers here. So yeah, he's gonna. I heard he's gonna be doing video games live, and then conducting.
What?
Oh, that's cool.
A couple of those. So yeah, check him out, please.
Wow.
Support people that are awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were. I was tweeting with him the other day too, which is very exciting.
First world problems.
It's always fun getting a tweet. It's always fun getting a tweet back from somebody with the verified check.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You don't have one yet, Gemma? You're not verified?
No. I guess I'm not. I guess I'm nowhere near famous. So all right, whatever.
They don't know what they're talking about over there at Twitter.
What? I only have like 2,000 followers. It's not that. I'm nowhere near that big.
Oh. That's what she said.
Oh, and we went there. All right.
It's very hard to keep my dirty mind down here.
It is. The chat room is just going on a conversation here tonight. So since we don't have any kind of outlines or anything tonight, because there's really not that much going on outside of, the obvious things, the social justice stuff, which we're not going to bring up on the show because that's a very touchy subject.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, I have no official comment on things too, so there's that. Yeah, let's.
And I have no idea what you're talking about. So
exactly. Well, you don't tweet very often.
I was gonna say I learned that Twitter is everywhere.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, what do I do on Twitter? I go on and I search specific things like hashtag BlizzCon 2014, and then I just read that, and then I leave. But I feel like I get my news and views from podcasts, and I listen to Justice Points, so that counts.
Yeah, all right. Since we do have a legitimate celebrity on the show tonight, I want to pick her brain.
Stop it!
No,
Stop it!
No, absolutely not.
Making me turn on pink.
Like your hair. It'll match your hair and your shirt. Fashionable.
That was good. That was good.
I did my hair for you guys. You should feel like super special.
We are not worthy.
Not worthy.
What did the Tommy say? I volunteer a sacrifice.
Oh.
Yeah. I volunteer as tribute.
I volunteer as tribute.
The odds will forever be in your favor.
But since we do have Xim and she does the machinima and graphic stuff, I would like to know more about that process, because it is quite a process, and a lot of people don't know what it takes, what goes into it.
A lot of not sleeping or eating or seeing your boyfriend or your kids.
Huh.
Mainly. But it comes down to like you get the spark of an idea. It's just like drawing. You know, you get this idea and you wanna visualize it. So it's hard to say. Like the Children of Stone one, this was the first one that we did. My boyfriend actually wrote out the main story. He like delved into the lore and was like, okay, this is what would happen if we didn't go to Pandaria. You know, like this would be, let's make this movie. So we made this trailer for this movie that probably won't happen for quite a while because I didn't realize how much work I was going to be putting into this. You come up with an idea and then you have to pull the characters from like Model Viewer. You export them into like an OBJ, which takes them, you know, into their 3D form, and you actually have to put bones in them so you can move them. Yeah, and then create like Ogremar. I had to recreate Ogremar piece by piece by piece. It took days just for that scene where I'm destroying Ogremar. Yeah, it takes a very, very, very long time for that. And I'm always thinking to myself, why am I not just doing regular machinima? Because it would be easier and I could get my ideas like down and out and like in video and on YouTube in like a couple days. It's so much easier to just...
Yeah.
But I want that 3D. I love that 3D look. I love the way it translates, you know?
Now, speaking again, we're bringing up this Children of Stone. Do you have a link that we could put in, at least that we could put in the chat room so people could see this? And of course, we'll have the links and all of that in the show notes for those of you listening on the download, because her stuff is amazing.
Oh, and that's the whole reason I went to school. Like, I just learned how to do this stuff in February. Actually, well, no, it's January. It was, I quit my job. I quit my job and was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to school and learn how to do animation.
Seems
all
legit.
Because of this. And so far, honestly, it's worked out just because, you know, where do you want me to link this?
Pop it in the chat room, and then I'll get all the information from you after the show.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it boiled down to, I've always loved, like, the visual aspect of things, and it's like why podcasts and stuff like that always interest me that are on video, because I like to see people, and I can translate people's reactions to what they really mean, you know what I mean?
Totally.
even though I'm horrible on video, like, I'm looking at myself going, oh my god. Yeah, I like seeing the visual aspect of stuff. And then I got my boyfriend who does the music and like the voice acting, so we're like the perfect mesh.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Nice.
You guys got a little production company up in there.
Technically, if it wasn't for my computer, like right now I'm running on this old piece of dookie, like how I censored myself there, Alienware laptop. It's really bad. Really bad. I got a MacBook coming, so as soon as that gets here, it's going to be pumping out awesome video after awesome video and getting better at what I do, because I really don't know what I'm doing. You know, it's all free balling it for the most part.
I like that. We do have a question here from the chat room from Nurian. He is asking, where did you get your headset?
I know, I was thinking that
it is
freaking tight.
It is a really cool headset.
It is so cool. I was going to mention that earlier.
Yeah, for people listening on the download, it's all lit up and colorful and fancy looking.
It's the StarCraft Banshee headset, and if you play StarCraft, it actually lights up and reacts to your actions per minute in the game. So you can it gives you almost a visual. That's why it lights up on the side. I just changed it pink because that's what I have my laptop set to, and like everything set to.
That's pretty awesome. Like I might need to get one of those.
It is the best. I almost bought the Warcraft one, but I saw this and I'm like, no, I'll take that one.
Wow.
I'll take the one at Night Sync.
I don't know where it is. I have the Warcraft one somewhere. But then, of course, I have like 78 headsets.
You look good in the Kraken.
Yes, I got my Razer Kraken. Rocking the rock.
Yeah, on in Kraken.
Green. I look really freaking green.
Yeah, that was
a
pop
hat?
with the pink.
Hat change time.
Hat change. Uh-oh. Is it hat change time for everybody?
Oh, Lord. I'm keeping my ears on.
I got an Angry Bird set right there.
So, chat room. I know you're going to hear this in a minute, but if you have any questions for Xim, please let us know in the chat. I am watching things.
I'll answer honestly. It's like my 7th beer.
Oh, Jabcut said my fracking Kraken broke. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love my Kraken.
And we do have Zim's the boyfriend, vicious tendencies in the chat room.
We'll call him Xim Mortius.
Xim Mortius. So feel free to bow to him.
So, yeah, I see. This is what happens when we don't have rails. I don't know where to go right now.
Heroes of the Storm. We should all play it together.
We totally should. And if you're not in the alpha, I'm sorry.
That was
Apology not accepted.
me up until yesterday.
Wait, Uno, you're still not in Heroes?
No, I don't think so. Let me check my mail. Nope, I'm not.
Oh.
Blizzard, I know you're listening to this.
You know what? They've heard
I
my
know you
comments
are.
about Dota 2 and League of Legends.
Oh, League is
who's heard my
terrible.
experience
It is.
in lane MOBAs, even though this is a
League would be
brawler.
great. League would be great if it wasn't for the people playing it. They're such jerks.
Yeah, right.
Right, and that, that was something I was talking about on Twitter a couple days ago was, well, we talked about it a little bit last week, the elitism and stuff with the alpha and betas, but I've heard from a few people that that community is already starting in Heroes.
Huh. Well, they're just moving over. I mean, MOBA's a
Blizzard's
MOBA.
actually making an attempt, though, to try to curb it, which is nice. You know,
Right.
they're like, hey, we'll ban you.
Yeah.
Where Riot doesn't. They don't care.
And that's unprecedented. I mean, I don't know, because I mean, it's not that I don't play MOBAs, because I have played League of Legends. I have played Dota 2. I do plan on playing HOTS, as I like to call it.
It's fun. I like it.
But as far as I know, this is like just game changing what they're doing with the bans. And is it just? It's obviously it's just going to be for like the alpha, the beta, and probably not going to be so kind of sticky at launch. I'm imagining.
I really think they're gonna. Well, they see the toxic community
Sure.
from League of Legends and Dota and all that.
Well, and they play too, so they know. They've been there.
Yeah, people who make these games definitely play these games.
Oh, yeah. Have you guys played Smite yet?
I have. For the
I
first
have.
time, I played it last night.
We actually started playing it like 2 nights ago. It was right when I got my invite to Heroes, but my boyfriend didn't. So I'm like, all right, I'll play Smite with you first. And it's actually really fun. It's got that, like, where you're not looking down on the lane. You're, like, in...
3D.
You're, like, behind them. It's... yeah, it's really fun. I was like, huh.
I mean, I guess that's not technically 3D. It's still 3D. It's just
Right. It's kind of like that
the World of
first
Warcraft.
person, but behind.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
third person view. That's what it's called. Third person.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
it
no,
too.
it's really fun. And I was like, huh, okay. I like this game a lot.
I liked it
better than
also.
League.
I liked it better than League as well. I also liked it because it's so brand new that a lot of people still don't know what the heck is going on. So I wasn't
Yeah.
the only one. I was like, okay,
Exactly.
I'm a noob. And then there's somebody they were like, I'm a noob too. And then it was like somebody was like, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm a noob too. I was like, oh great,
Right.
great.
And there's not that elitism that's in the other games isn't there.
No,
It's-
dude.
Yeah.
Like somebody took charge.
Yeah.
They were like, "Hey, you do this. You go here. You go there." I was like, "Man, this is awesome." I had fun. I had straight
Mm-hmm.
up fun. Is that considered a MOBA? I guess it is. But
Yeah. It's kind of the same idea, just like a different
yeah,
view.
different camera.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
I'm trying to think. I think when I launched on my other computer here tonight, when I went up to the Twitch page, I think I had an ad for Smite.
Right. They were advertising the double XP weekend, which is going on right now.
Or it's the double favor, I think is what it's called.
Yep. You get favor. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Warcraft player. I call everything XP. Rep
Yeah.
XP.
It is.
I don't know what everybody's
Warcraft has killed all games for us. It's no matter what, we bring it back to home.
That's
It's
right.
true.
That's right.
I can't wait for for Warlords to come out. Oh my god.
I can't wait for Warlords either. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. What are you most excited about for Warlord, Zim?
Oh my gosh. The fact that we're going and meeting Grom and stuff. The whole idea of it seems like they're coming back to the basics, which it needs to, because I didn't like Kata at all. Like, I couldn't even level the 85 before. I'm like, ugh. And then Mists of Pandaria, I've liked it, and I like the story, and I like what's going on in the game, but at the same time, it's lacking so much. They've changed so much that maybe I'm just biased because I'm from caffeine-free vanilla WoW. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like they've toned the game down so much that it's like easy mode, and I feel like they're trying to recoup from that and make it so it can be challenging.
Yeah, making it a little less diet WoW.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the garrison's a cool idea, and I'm hoping that it plays out like I think it's going to play out. I'm excited. I haven't been excited for an expansion since Wrath of the Lich King. So
yeah, well, and with the garrisons though, they have at the point when we were saying we wanted player housing, I can't even think of a game that really truly. Rift offered a little bit of player housing at the time, and there was some other things that offered a little something, but we didn't even know what we wanted in terms of player housing, and then we had these farms, and everybody was like, "This isn't housing."
Right.
This is a organized cave with chickens outside, and so I'm excited to see how they develop it, and just because like we were saying earlier, WildStar, look, it's easy to watch a commercial for WildStar and get excited about that player housing. Rocket House,
really cool.
Come on, Rocket House, seriously? Yes,
and you can really optimize that like any way you want, and that's how it needs to be. You need to be able to put whatever carpet down that you want,
Totally.
Right. I loved that about Skyrim. When I finally bought a house in Skyrim, I was like, yes, this is awesome. And I got so excited about that.
It's very cool. No, WildStar is one of those games where I'm like, that looks good. That looks really good. And then the little bit of beta that I played, I'm like, this is good. This is really good.
it hits so many notes just perfectly with an MMO, even a first-person shooter player, like explorers. I love it. It's hitting on it's firing on all cylinders for me, honestly. And it's like,
and the dungeons are cool too. Like you actually have to react to what's going on around you, so the floor breaks out as you're like raiding, and you have to actually not fall off the edge. And I'm like,
wait, I have to react to things in dungeons? I don't. That's it. I don't like WildStar anymore.
Oh, you're Alliance. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, I mean, we did the safety dance in WoW, but this is like taking it to the degree, like live action. You don't know what's about to truly happen, like even underneath you. It's like, I love it. I love where they're going. I love where the whole genre is going, to be honest with you. So I'm really excited about what's coming up.
It's nice that someone stepped up to that bar that Warcraft is raised.
Definitely.
It's like, all right, this is pretty good.
They really did. I've seen a lot of games. Well, we've all seen a lot of games coming out recently that are like, oh, it's going to be the WoW killer. And then they come out and it's like, ha ha ha, lol, no.
Yeah, yeah, right. It's like, how long is it going to take for any of these subscription-based games that are coming out now to go free to play and realize that that's how they're going to make their money, is being a Rift? It's just like, get your few, 100,000 subscribers or players and just go play. Just go play.
Yep.
It's not going to be WoW. It'll never be WoW. And, who knows? Who knows what WoW... We don't even know what WoW's going to be. WoW's coming up, and we're all super excited. I know one of the biggest things that I'm looking forward to is, like, just to kind of echo what Xim was saying, is those bad-ish orcs that we're going to face. I mean, these have been in our lore forever, for the whole time. Mm-hmm. And they've always been kind of shrouded in this mysterious mist. And now the mists have cleared, and the mists are really about to clear. Because, timey-wimey, whatever. Yeah, we all love Doctor Who, so I don't know who's really upset about the timey-wimey stuff. But you know, it's going to be epic. And I'm
Yeah.
sure that they're listening, and I'm sure that the players are going to show up. You know, they're going to be there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're all gonna be there. I think I'm mostly excited that it's just. I'm not excited about any specific thing in Warlords. I'm just excited because there's so much excitement going on in the
Right.
community about it. It's energizing and
Yeah.
it's really ramping me up. Like I'm just excited for new content and new stuff because I'm such a Warcraft fanboy that they could put out a pile of crap on a plate and I would love it.
Yep.
You know,
Give me a
Like,
fork and a knife, and I'm there.
No, I got people who don't even play WoW anymore who are super excited about it. They haven't played since BC, and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for this expansion!" And I'm like, "I know, right? Wait, why are you excited about it? I don't even play anymore." And they're like, "I'm going to as soon as this launches." And I'm like,
Oh God, I love the Twitch delay, but Revenar is saying in the chat room the alleged WoW killer equals every major MMO released in the last 7 years, like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, EQ2, Aeon, Rift, Terra, ESO, Guild Wars 2, Wildhammer Online, and now Star.
Warhammer.
Warhammer Online.
Oh,
I was
Warhammer.
so
What did they
psyched
say?
for Warhammer because I love the tabletop.
Yeah, 40K.
No, fantasy.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Yeah,
you're better than I am, so I don't.
I know, right?
Jeez. To echo back what we've said on numerous shows, the only WoW killer is going to be WoW.
Hmm.
And it's going to be something else put out by Blizzard.
Yeah, right. I mean, come on, though.
And I think
WoW
they
has
know
now turned
that.
into WoW's a MOBA. Now WoW's a card game. You know, it's like WoW's got Pokemon. WoW's got Farmville. WoW's got The Sims now. You know, it's like there's
It's
nothing
true.
WoW is not. WoW is
Well-
just
Yeah,
like a
WoW
big-
is all things for all people.
They need to make a landscape style game.
Yeah,
My God, how cool would that be?
That would be pretty cool.
amazing, actually.
That would be pretty cool. I would definitely play that.
Oh, I'd play the heck out of that.
Yeesh.
Yeah. So, it seems our chat room has gone kind of quiet.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, wait a second. There's a large wall of text from the boyfriend of Zim.
Yeah.
Let's go to vicious tendencies in the chat room.
Yeah, Uno, how about you go ahead and read that?
Well, he says, and I haven't read this, so I'm reading this right off the cuff. WoW killer. I want a replacement for what I thought WoW would be back in vanilla, and my imagination is driving the potential of the game. Did I say that right? Now that we know what WoW is, the luster, what WoW is, the luster has worn off a bit, and the sheer number of subscribers forces them to bend to the will of the masses, which is totally true.
It is. It's totally true.
And Wildstar, oh, I can't read because I have a banned user thing up. And Wildstar can be the same without killing WoW. They've returned to that imagination state, which is amazing. He's totally right. It gets your imagination going. We're all saying the same things. This game can be something special. And
Yeah, that's
I couldn't have said it better myself.
yeah, very well put. Absolutely.
No, it's very true. Man, it is hot in this ad.
I could have spoken better, but I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have put the words.
I know.
in
I
better
totally
order.
put you right on the spot, and I'm not sorry about it.
Well, you know, it's so funny because now, like, we had a troll earlier, and I banned him, of course, and now my ban user thing is up for every single person who talks. So if I click it, I might ban Poikle, and I don't want to do that because I love Poikle. She's like
No,
my
please.
favorite thing ever.
Please do not ban our listeners if they're not
No.
trolling.
No. I won't do it. So I'm not clicking anything. So that's why I couldn't read the word successful. That's the word I missed. Wildstar can be a very successful game without killing WoW, and nothing's going to kill WoW. And honestly, that's really what it is, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm like Titanfall. It's a first-person shooter. It's a mech game. You know, it's something that speaks to me personally,
Yeah.
And it's not at all that I'm going to play WildStar. I'm excited about WildStar. I'm probably going to buy it, and I'm probably going to sub for at least 3 months. Just like I did Final Fantasy 14, even though I paid for that way longer than I played and forgot I was paying for it. And
Right? That's I think where they make their money.
yeah, right. SWTOR did the same exact thing, and now that's why I'm in love with Landmark, because dude, I'm in. I ain't paying nothing. They ain't charging me nothing. It's a blast, and they're still developing it. That
Yep.
and that's what Blizzard has grown. It's grown a bunch of like MMO aficionados, I guess, since I don't want to say something negative. That that we definitely set the bar high, so that when we're going to play a game, we want to be enriched, and that's I use that term loosely, but we want to be entertained, and we want to be challenged, and we want to be, just like he was saying, we want our imaginations to be just firing,
Yeah.
And like, where
Yeah.
am I? What am I doing? I want to do this, and so I think that's what everybody's bringing to the table at this point. And so what WoW has that the other games don't have is this lineage of just a huge colossal following that you can't just take 14 what was that, what did it max out at, 13 million, 14 million, somewhere around there. It was in the
Something
middle,
like that.
yeah, middle teen millions. You can't just decimate that in any
Yeah.
way, shape, or form. Like, there's still 14 million people listening to Rod Stewart albums. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, I'm sure. Like Rod Stewart. Anybody? I'm sure somebody in the chat room is like, yeah, and they just don't want to say it. They just don't want to admit it. But they're definitely into Rod Stewart. And it's like, he's been around here since the 80s. WoW's not going anywhere. It's just, and it's the people who play it. We're branching out a little bit, but we're not going anywhere. If anything, we're making it a stronger community by branching out and getting into these MOBAs, getting into these card games, getting into these conversations about, what could a WoW killer be? It's not that we want a WoW killer. It's that we want WoW to be afraid of a WoW killer,
Step up their game,
exactly.
Yeah.
So they stay on top of it. And I think they have. I think they really have, and they're really answering all of our kind of concerns and questions. And I think mostly people wanted new character models, because we're not going to play this game unless it's, unless it's up to snuff, at least with the character models, with everything else. And they're coming out
I'm
with some
so excited
really
for
cool
those.
stuff. Yeah. And then, really
That's gonna be
cool
so
stuff.
fun to play with.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. That's probably the thing that I'm most excited about is the character models.
Yeah.
Totally.
When they were doing the thing at BlizzCon and like breaking it down, and they're like, "Oh yeah, our normal models have this many polygons," and I'm cringing like, "Oh," and then they show the new ones, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't wait to put those into
Right?
the 3D programs."
Oh, I know.
Because then you can actually move them, and they're not all boxy. It's gonna be great. Great.
You should definitely do a tutorial about like how your process, because I think it's fascinating. Even just what you've talked about today, I'm like, that's possible? You can do that? Like, what?
Ah,
Character model.
there actually is a tutorial.
Bones.
They're all over YouTube, and
Yeah.
I'm so bad at explaining things. People will be like, "What are you talking about?" Be like, "Oh, you take this, you click on this, and drag it over here, and then here." No, I'm not good at teaching people things.
Well, we love
I am looking forward though to a WoW Martian and Xim collab there.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
That should
Do it. I
definitely be a
love-
thing that happens.
Xim
Collabing. It's, my
Martian.
laptop will be here in 2 weeks. I am down for doing anything. Let's make stuff.
Let's put bones and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bone things.
Bone Storm. Oh wait, did I say that right? I think it's pronounced Bone Storm.
Oh gracious.
I'm sorry. I told you I only had 2.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's gonna do it for us tonight.
Aww.
We're gonna have to have you back on once Warlords comes out and
Anytime.
you get some more stuff out there. You're more than welcome back.
Fun. You broke the cherry.
Me too. We seem to do that a lot.
How is this the second week in a row that we have said that.
I think that's going to happen again next week, too.
Oh, right. Jab Cup says it's Bro Store.
Bro Store.
That's right. I forgot. My bad.
Sorry, Jabs.
Jabs.
Jabbies.
Oh, Jabs. I can't wait to clip a lock of your hair while you're sleeping when we're at BlizzCon.
That's creepy. All right, let's
Make a little Jab Cub voodoo doll. And then when I get on the podcast, I'm going to say, Jab Cub. And I'm going to hold up the little voodoo doll and stick like Twizzlers in it or something, you know, or vodka gummies.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. So that got creepy quick. Jesus, I don't even.
Hey, I'm wearing a Pokemon hat. This can't be creepy.
Oh my god! All right.
Pika Pika.
All right, Uno. How about you take us out of here?
Already? Wait, hold on. Can I fire you and keep going on? No, that's not possible, is it? Jeez.
Fire me?
Anything's possible. We're off the rails.
I don't want to end the show. I want it to keep going forever.
I would love to, but I need to pee.
Me and Xim could talk for the rest of the night. We'll just
Yes,
do it like
let's
a
do it.
9-hour WoW podcast.
Let's do it. We'll just keep it going.
I'm down.
We could do another hangout.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm
Fair
down
enough.
for that too.
I do have to pee also, though.
Uh-oh.
You-
Come on, Uno.
Okay. Okay. Hey. So you want me to do my part? So you know what? I say this every week. You guys can listen to us live. Just point your browsers to letswowpodcast.com. Coming out with us every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find all of our show archives at letswowpodcast.com. I'm just going to keep saying that to get it into your ear hole and stuck to your brain cells. We have tons planned for the listeners on the download, but you never know what fun can happen in our live chat room.
Seriously, the chat room. I gotta say, Jab Cup is saying, "Well, I'm never going to sleep again." Yep, sorry.
Ambient in your drinks.
Ooh.
Jeez, Jab, we'll have to hire you some security replacement on.
That's so funny. I'll be your security, Jab Cup. You can hire me. I'll watch you while you sleep.
Creepy. All right, I guess I'm gonna be Day tonight. So when you're done,
So you be Day, I'll be Gum. You're fired, Day.
hey, again?
It's so much fun. That is fun. I see. It's kind of cathartic. Like
It is a lot of fun. It's fun. I love Day so much I have to fire her every week.
We love you, Day. You are.
We do love you, Day. We miss you. All right, so when you are done listening to our show, go ahead and check out some of the awesome shows in the Dawnforge Network, like All Things Azeroth, Group Quest, Halfway Around the World, More Than Megapixels, The Obscure Cast, Steamforged, Shattered Soulstone, and All Things Edible. You can find all of these shows and more at thedawnforge.com. And don't forget, if you can hear our voices, we want you to come and join us like Xim did this evening. So feel free to send us an email to guests@letswowpodcast.com, or you can hit us up on the Twitter at Let's Wow Podcast, and we will get you scheduled on. And again, just to make sure it sticks in your brain cells, check out our website, letswowpodcast.com, where you can find all of our show archives, and you can even listen in right from your phone or mobile device. Disclaimer, again, we are not responsible for data charges.
That's right.
Yes, I forgot how much Day talks. And if you'd like to follow us on our Twitter accounts, you can find myself, the lovely and humble Gem, at Gemmet Hunts, the wonderful Day at Creature Venus, and the silky-voiced Uno at Podcrafty.
Oh, I forgot. Silky.
You could also directly email us all using Gemmet, Day, or Uno at letswowpodcast.com. And again, got a big shout out to our friend Crystal at Star Shadow Designs on Etsy. Go and check her out. I have been talking to her with some things. There's some things in the works that are very exciting, and that's all I'm allowed to say at the moment.
Ooh.
Yeah, there are some really cool things.
Enticing.
Yeah, I can say she's going to be doing something for me that will
Oh.
be for sale to you
Ooh.
coming up
Wow.
Mysterious.
coming up in the future.
I
So
like it.
check her out. She's got some amazing stuff. It's all handmade. She is fantastic. We thank her so much for her support of the show. We love her. Check her out. It's etsy.com/shop/Star Shattered Designs.
Mhm.
All right, Zim. So here is where everybody can get to know. Where can we find you all over the interwebs?
I am mainly on Twitter 24/7, and that's at Xim Voodoo, but it's VEWDEW because I don't know why. My YouTube channel is actually Voodoo Corpse, all one word. And that's pretty much it.
And that's Voodoo,
My
like
Facebook, yeah.
that's Voodoo, like VOODOO
For the YouTube, yeah.
for your YouTubes. Okay, cool, excellent.
Yeah, and you can just you can just type in Zim anywhere and XIM. You'll start to find her stuff really quickly. So don't
Oh,
forget
don't tell me that. Now I gotta Google myself. What's up there?
It's fun Googling yourself. I did that the other day, and I was like, wow, I am everywhere. I need to slow down.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
Well, you might have to put doo-doo or not voodoo. Doo-doo. Voodoo.
Oh, I gotta get Zim Doodoo. Is he Twitter real quick? Hold on.
So don't forget to go ahead and leave us a rating and or a review on iTunes and a thumbs up on Stitcher as well, because we love it when you do that. We truly appreciate hearing your feedback. We are the podcast for you and by you, so feel free to let us know what you'd like to hear. Send us an email, send us a tweet, catch us in game, or come to our live chat, because that's the best place to just boom, right there. We'll bring it up. Whatever you'd like to hear us discuss on the show, we'll do it. So you do it, and then we'll do it.
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 And oh god, there was totally something. Okay, last minute thing. I had to look it up. I do also want to give a shout out to our friends over at GeekInsider.com. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. I forgot to say this earlier in the show, but I am now officially partnered with them.
Oh, nice.
So a big thank you to Geek Insider. Seriously, it's a great website for all things geek. Check them out, and they're on Twitter at Geek Insider.
Geek Insider, fantastic.
Yeah. It's a really cool site, and I'm actually saying that because I read the site before I got the offer to partner with them. So yeah, it's a really cool site. Check them out if you haven't already. Hit that bookmark button. Show them some love. Show us some love.
That's right, because we're at episode 60, which I don't think we mentioned at all until just now. We're at 60. We're old.
Level
This
cap.
is 60.
We're
Dang.
old. They said we wouldn't make it to 10. And here we are.
Right?
At 60.
Well, there's a big old middle finger to them haters.
That's right. Middle finger. That's a big old middle finger bill. Middle finger bill.
You're at vanilla cap.
We
Level
are
cap.
vanilla cap.
Nice.
Pretty impressive.
We just vanilla level cap. That's amazing.
Yeah,
So-
here we come,
oh,
Outlands.
Yeah, that's right. Does that mean we're going to our second expansion? Are we Burning Crusade
Yeah.
now?
Yep.
Totally.
Heading into it.
Awesome. Yeah,
Oh.
level 60. Episode 60. 60 shows. Good Christ.
I
All right.
know. I don't know. I don't know how I'm still here. You should have fired me a long time ago.
I couldn't fire you with that voice.
Well, there is that. No, I'm just kidding.
That microphone, though.
Yeah, right? Cheap, too, dude. You wouldn't even believe. Wouldn't even believe. Are you going to BlizzCon, Zim? Oh. Hey,
No.
just ride with Gem. Just ride with Gem.
Yeah, just come with me.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the tickets aren't expensive, but if you think about airfare, hotel, it's like, all right, I'm crashing on Gem's couch. in the
Yeah,
hotel.
dude. Traveling is a woo.
Hey, I have a suite.
Oh, aren't we internet fancy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I realized last year I needed more room.
I think I just coined a phrase. Gimmet is blasphemous.
Blasphemous.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. All right, we need to end the show. Everybody listening in live, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Everybody listening in on the download, thank you for listening right now. Because I know you're listening to us right now. And we appreciate you taking the time to let us into your life. We really do. We love you guys. 60 episodes. My God.
Woot.
Jeez.
It's been real.
Our next one, yeah, now we got to hit 70 next.
Mm-hmm.
Just the thought of that. My goodness. I really didn't think we were going to make it past 10.
Oh, that's confidence.
Well, I'd never podcasted before, so...
And it was hard.
It was hard.
That is what she said.
I think that's going to be our show title tonight. That's what she said. Oh,
It should be.
Jesus. I think that will be. I think that will be. All right, everybody listening, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to let us in. We really do honestly appreciate it. We will see you next week in the same time and the same place. Until next time, my friends and heroes of Azeroth. That's your cue, Xim.
Oh, bye. What?
I thought
She listens to the show, Mr. Q.
And
Love
she
it.
saluted. I thought you were just gonna give us the salute, the silent salute.
The silent salute works great.
Well, we're live on video for the live show, but the people on the download can't see us.
Oh, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know, whatever you want to say.
Oh, free beer
Tomorrow.
right now. I get them hand delivered.
I'll sign out for day, and I'll just say less QQ, more pew pew.
And I'll just say, get rich or die grinding. Mana crystals.
You and your Hearthstone, dude.
That's right.
All right, stay geeky, my friends. Remember to embrace the noobs. Don't step on them. We will see you next week, everybody. Good night. Zug zug. Job's done. Zug zug.